Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Tuesday, October 8th, and we have college football and WNBA to talk about today. If you do like the content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yesterday we had the Saints and the Chiefs in Monday Night Football, and we dropped the Saints against the spread to plus 5.5, but the under hit, which is what I was more sure about anyway. So I said I don't usually bet on my team. We did have a shot. With that fourth down pass to Tipton that Derek Carr threw up without even looking. It was a perfect pass. It hit him right where it needed to hit him, but his vantage point didn't allow him to catch the ball. Like, he was looking up like this, and he couldn't really get a good look at the ball. So it hit him right where it was supposed to hit him. I did not expect Derek Carr to make a pass like that with kind of a no-look time running out situation, because he got hit while he was making the pass and he got hurt. So immediately started grabbing for his back, went back to the locker room, didn't return. Jake Haener came out, and once he warmed up, he didn't look terrible, but we were getting downfield with Jake Haener coming right off the bench. So going forward, not sure what's going to happen. Like I said, Jake Haener didn't look bad, but I also want to see Spencer Rattler too. So if Tipton would have caught that pass and we would have got in the end zone, it would have been 23-20, which would have been right where I needed it to be to get both bets, but there was 9 minutes left on the clock. So I doubt I would have got the under if that would have happened anyway. So under came through, missed the spread, 1-1 we went. On till today, we also got NBA coming up on the 22nd of October, preseason going on right now. So that's pretty much going to be my move, is basketball and football. And in the summertime, when there's nothing going on and I feel like making a baseball play, I'll make a baseball play. Basketball and football is where my skill set lies, and that's where I'm going to stick to. So first game up, we have the FIU at Liberty. Spread is 17.5, favored by Liberty, and totals at 54.5. So I like the over. And most games that these guys have played so far, there's been points on the board by them or by them any other team. FIU is coming off a low-scoring game against Louisiana Tech last week, where they only scored 17 points, but they held Louisiana Tech to 10, so they still won that game. One of their 2 wins on the season. They also have beat Central Michigan University 52-16. So one of the 2 wins, CMU and La Tech. They have losses to Indiana University, FAU, and Monmouth, who is probably their most shameful looking loss right now. I don't know anything about Monmouth, but Monmouth had their way with them. So threw for 361 yards, almost ran for over 200 yards, 179. And the score was 45-42. So big high-scoring game, and they are coming off a bye week. FIU is coming off a bye week. Liberty, on the other hand, is coming off a bye week and a canceled game. It's been 17 days since they've played a game of football. They last played on the 21st of September against Eastern Carolina, and they won 35-24. So another high-scoring game. They have played 4 games so far. First game, they played Campbell, which sounds like an FCS school, and they let Campbell score 24 points on them. So, being that they're heavily favored in this game here, and FIU is coming off a low-scoring performance against La Tech last week, coming off a bye week. Liberty might be a little rusty. I do expect FIU to be able to make some plays on them, and even if the game gets Liberty starts going off in the second half, As long as FIU is able to move the ball, I think they can keep within 7 teams. Just a real big number. So FIU plus 17.5, and the over 54.5. I see a 55 also, so shop around. Next up, we have the WNBA renewing the Sun at the Lynx. The Liberty have already gotten into the WNBA finals, and they're waiting on either the Sun or the Lynx to join them. Lynx are 4.5-point favorites at home. Totals at 151.5. I am going on the over in this game. Series is at 2-2. First 2 games they split. Connecticut won the first one. Lynx won the second one and the third one in Connecticut, and then the Sun won the fourth one in Connecticut. So the first 2 games were low scoring. The second 2 games were high scoring. And they say that defense travels, and if it's not traveling, I think that they figured each other out, and now they're just scoring. So last 2 games have gotten over 170 points, and this number hasn't changed from the 150s yet. So first game was at 151. First game total was 151. They got to 143. Second game was 152. They got to 147. And then they went back down to 151, and they scored 171 points. And the last game was 153.5. They bumped it up 2.5 points. And they got to 174. So, in this case, it's been bet down. So on most books, except for DraftKings, it opened up at 151.5, and it's just been fluctuating. It hasn't hit 153 at all. So everybody's expecting it to go under. I like the over. I like the over because I think they figured each other out. So maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm going to be on. So over 151.5 for the Sun and the Lynx, and we're going to roll with those 2 plays. Or 3 plays. FIU plus 17.5, over 54.5 for that game, and over 151.5 for the WNBA game. So go ahead and lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more college football, I think. We got New Mexico State and Jacksonville State. So see you back tomorrow. Lock it in. Let's get this money.